Hello, everybody. This is John Paval. It's Friday, November 14th, 2025, and I'm here with the Access Daily Update of live stream action from around the world. We've got a great lineup to tell you about today, so let me get right to it without wasting any more time. We start out with the Sao Paulo Philharmonic with Pierre Bleuse conducting a concert of Debussy, Ravel, and Saint-Saëns, with the pianist Jean-Frédéric Neuburger joining in on Ravel's Concerto in G major. That's early in the day. It's 2:30 in the afternoon in Sao Paulo, Brazil, which make it half past noon on the East Coast, 8:30 in the morning on the West Coast, and 6:30 in the evening here in Europe. Whereas you can see, I'm traveling today, so I'm doing this from Orly Airport in Paris on my way to Stockholm. This is the second week in a row for Pierre Bleuse and Jean-Frédéric Neuburger from France. It's a very French program. Debussy's Après-midi d'une Faune from the 1890s, Ravel's Concerto, composed after he got back from visiting the U.S. in 1929, and the Saint-Saëns piece is a magnificent symphony for orchestra and organ. Can't go wrong with this concert. Then after that, at 8 o'clock in the evening European time, Manfred Honeck leads the Frankfurt Radio Symphony with violinist Leonidas Kavakos, the Greek, for Brahms's Violin Concerto and Bruckner's Symphony Number 9, which he dedicated to the dear Lord at the end of his life. I'm not sure if they will live stream that on their YouTube channel. The Sao Paulo Phil surely will do so, but I am certain that they will live stream it, at least on the Frankfurt Radio Symphony link. And we give you both links. Honeck is known as a Bruckner specialist. He had multiple Grammy nominations for a Bruckner LP. I think it was of the 7th Symphony back in 2020. Kavakos is known as a specialist in Brahms, and his recording of this concerto got high marks for him by the critics when he did it. They said it was the best one that had been done in quite a while. So another top concert. You can watch one after the other, given the timing. Then Artbene is live streaming from the Catholic Cathedral in Moscow. A romantic evening, it's called, with organist Marina Omelchenko, cellist Ekaterina Zemskova, and mezzo-soprano Anna Khazanova. These three do concerts together on a regular basis. They did a live stream of a concert called Awakening back in June, so they always pick a theme. And this one, there'll be some songs, some cello solos, some organ solos. There'll be all three of them. There's a morning prayer from Tchaikovsky's children's album, arranged for cello and organ. There's a choral prelude by Böhm, Our Father in Heaven, for organ solo. There's a Brahms Lerchengesang, the Song of the Lark, for the singer, etc. Then, a little later in the evening, another organ recital, St. Paul's Episcopal Cathedral in San Diego. Its organist, Canon Martin Green, is always a sure thing. And that's at 1 o'clock on the West Coast, 4 o'clock in the evening on the East Coast, and 9 o'clock here in Europe. That we're not done yet. There's two more live streams today. The Kennedy Center National Symphony Orchestra musicians are getting together to play Carlos Simon's Elegy, A Cry from the Grave, Shostakovich's Adagio and Allegretto, and Mendelssohn's String Quartet Number 2 in A minor, Opus 13. Those are always top musicians from the Kennedy Center. That's always at 6 o'clock in the evening Eastern Time, 3 o'clock on the West Coast, midnight in Europe, and 10 o'clock the next morning down under in Australia. And finally, the Minnesota Orchestra is up with a live stream today with their Danish conductor Sundegård conducting Kakamitsu's Night Signal, Szymanowski's Violin Concerto Number 1. A lot of people really love that. And Berlioz's Symphonie Fantastique with violinist Benjamin Beilman on the violin concerto. So Takemitsu, you may not know him, is a Japanese composer. Came of age in the 50s as part of a wave of new compositions being done in Japan in the aftermath of World War II, the great culture shift. And Sundegård is, this is his third year at the Minnesota Symphony, so he's really settling in. And the critics say he's brought a new burst of energy to that. So that's what we have for you today. It's a full lineup. You can spend your whole day watching these live streams. Now, I do want to mention one other thing to you before I go off. Listen, do yourself a favor. If you like this kind of arts and entertainment, Follow and or subscribe to Access Arts Live on any of our 7 platforms, and we'll make sure that you get more than 1,000 live links to quality live streams like this all year long. And we're on Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and LinkedIn. So you can follow us wherever you like. I'll say ciao for now because I got a plane to catch to get up to Stockholm. But I'll see you again soon with more updates. Ciao for now.